No matter how you slice it, people love our products. Baked goods enrich people's lives every day. For bakers, providing wholesome, delicious, and healthy products is not just a job, it's a way of life. As the voice of the industry, the American Bakers Association works hard to protect that way of life and defend our members' bottom lines. Last year, ABA was a constant presence with policymakers. Still, there is more work to be done. The industry recently faced a transportation crunch, millions of bushels of wheat sitting idle waiting for rail shipment. ABA's swift action to bring attention to this issue pushed the railroads to make ag commodities a shipping priority. Our industry is also confronted with a growing skilled workforce gap. ABA is leading a research project to define the scope of the gap and find talent management solutions to fill it. A major victory was the recent suspension of parts of the hours of service regulations that limited the times which drivers could deliver fresh baked products. Trade laws continues to severely impact bakers. Building on our previous victories, ABA is developing a scaled-up approach towards stricter enforcement. The White House priority is revising the Nutrition Facts Panel, a costly initiative with minimal justifiable benefit to consumers. ABA is leading a unified food industry effort to demand that sound science and common sense prevail. Meanwhile, ABA is actively working on a federal GMO labeling solution instead of an unworkable patchwork of state laws. ABA is also one of a few groups standing up to FDA's misguided attempts to ban all partially hydrogenated oils. Ensuring a safe food supply is a top priority for ABA members, but we continue to oppose FDA user fees to implement FSMA. As the dietary guidelines are developed for the next 5 years, ABA is leading the grain chain in efforts to retain the 6 daily grain servings with half whole grains and half enriched. ABA's Energy Star challenges are paying off. We are also leading grain chain responses to customer supply chain sustainability surveys. As one of the strongest political action committees in the food industry, American Bakers PAC invests in pro-business candidates who understand the baking industry's priorities of free markets, economic growth, and limited government. ABA provides members with multiple channels to stay engaged in our advocacy efforts and have a seat at the table. Our victories are only possible with the active participation of ABA members and the leadership of its board of directors. The baking business is a people business. You can send all the emails in the world, but there is nothing like getting together, face to face with your peers. This is why hundreds of baking leaders gather at the ABA convention, the industry's premier annual event, and why they'll be at IBIE 2016, proudly co-founded by ABA. Beyond business development, ABA protects the future of baking by growing and developing its next generation of leaders. NextGen ABA focuses on leadership training, political involvement, and industry education of baking's rising stars, allowing them to learn from the baking giants on whose shoulders they stand. For ABA members, it's not just a business. For ABA staff, it's not just a job. Together, we have a powerful, passionate, effective voice for the baking industry.